everyone. It's really nice to have you all with us. Sorry that took us a few minutes. We were having technical trouble again. So we're going to work on that for the next time.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy that
User
they got,
error.
Yeah. I don't know who we got running this stuff.
Anyway, that's a good job.
So,
but we're really glad that you're all here. Really. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for waiting. We hope you brought your questions with you.
And packed your patience. It looks like you did.
Because you needed it with us. Sorry. So, hey, Jeffrey, we're happy to have you with us. So just say hi to everybody here. And Desiree, good to have you.
Yeah, I'm going to scan these real
sorry.
quick. Yeah.
Happened to the host. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Let's see. Roxanne, nice to have you with us. Wait, let's see what Roxanne says.
Roxanne, okay.
Let's see. Try to go there in the winter. Oh, to escape the cold. Did you know it snowed at our house today? It snowed. Yeah, so we're not escaping anything here. May 20th. We've had it snow at the beginning of June, though, so we're not setting any records yet. Right. I missed Bill. Hey, Bill. It's good to have you with us.
Bill.
Right there. And Amanda.
Amanda, Jeffrey's
good to have you with
Roxanne,
us.
We talked about.
Thanks. Let's see.
Anne-Marie.
Oh, hi, Anne-Marie. It's good to have you. She's just recently on Disney. She's
Lori's
going to
here.
Oh, Anne-Marie, you'll have to tell us about Dawn's Script Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know. You'll have to let us know what all they do. I'm trying to think of what we're going to do on the Antarctica cruise.
Yeah.
Not that anybody has signed up yet other than Gordon and I, but we have confidence that someone will want to come. So what does everyone think about, Roxanne says, about Viking Ocean or Celebrity? These are two we are considering. I know somebody that did a Viking Ocean and they just loved it. And I do hear good things about Celebrity. So I don't know what you want to do first. Has anyone ever heard of a cruise to nowhere? Yes. And it is a cruise with all days at sea. That's what they were calling them, like over in the United Kingdom when they first did the restart. They got to start over there sooner than we did for sailings out of the U.S. And they just called it a cruise to nowhere because they got to leave port and go off and not stop anywhere and then come back. Yeah. So that's what a cruise to nowhere is. So hopefully they're not doing those anymore. The Evangelist wife, hi, it's good to have you here with us. She says, we've only been on Carnival and Royal doing Norwegian this June, so maybe when we get rich and famous, we'll try another line sometime for our next cruise. Yeah. You know what? Someday we're going to all be rich and famous. Today is not the day, but it's coming.
No, hopefully tomorrow.
Let's see. So, and Roxanne says they're elite, so it's hard to change. I agree.
Yeah.
Once you get I was working, I'm going to do a video about like what you get for the different levels with Princess of your loyalty, and I can see why it would be hard to switch. Yeah. So let's see. Anne-Marie, yep, she was on a Disney cruise in May. The service, the food, and the shows were amazing. I like that. And so did you guys notice that recently, just like this week, one day, Disney announced that they are going to have it, instead of having the test for guests there at the port, that they are going to ask everyone to bring their test, like get it on their own. And then if you don't, there's going to be a charge for it. So, Hey, Eddie, are you running? Oh, you'll be back?
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, good. You come back and ask questions.
Is this on board? I don't remember.
Time goes by for me.
Yeah.
So sorry. Here we are. I apologize. We were just late. Well, we were sitting here, but he was trying to get it working for us. Let's see. Oh, Desiree, her first cruise was on Carnival. And Jeffrey wants to try Carnival. It's on our list of things to try too. Yeah. I think I mentioned our next goal is Holland America. That's what we are trying to do next.
And yes, you're correct.
You
That's
were right.
Exactly what happened.
And then when it wasn't working, we went back and looked, and I was like, oh my gosh, you put 529 instead of 6, and that was messing us up.
Actually, I didn't put anything. It defaulted to 529.
Oh.
Because I was doing it from a different thing. So.
I like the Evangelist wife. She says Carnival is the cheapest, but she has found that it's a party barge really. Yeah. I'm not so much of a partier. I'm very fun, but not much of a partier. Roxanne says absolutely, but the price tag reflects it. We can go on 2 full cruises with Princess. Probably like for one of the for one region. Yes, I would like to try some of those other cruise lines, but same thing. I could go way more on another one.
Right.
So Oh, Celebrity. That's what I think too, Jeffrey. He says Celebrity was about 30% more than Princess last time, and that's what we found as well. So we just thought we would keep our eye out for a sale and a destination we would like to go, and then we'll try it sometime. Let's see. Oh, Lori says she always gets the future cruise deposit while on board, and when a sale happens, she picks it up. That's really good. So if anybody here is new and you don't know, when you go on Princess, if you book a future cruise, you just put down a future cruise deposit. You don't have to put it on a certain cruise.
Right.
But then when you do, you get credit. When they keep it for 2 years. If you don't sail, they just give it back to you. But if you do sail, then you get an extra percent added on depending on what kind of room you book and how long the journey is that you're going on. But it's better than banks are paying right now. So yeah.
So
let's see who else is here. Jeffrey says he usually does one back to back 7-night every year. Hey Kate, it's good to have you with us. Really nice to have you with us. Hi Patty, how are you, my dear? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Joy,
hi Joy, good to have you here too. Let's see. Happy Friday is right. I love Friday. Hi, Trish, and your cute husband. Oh, thank you. Thumbs up, everybody. Hit the thumbs up. That will help us out here. So, okay. Yep, I have not heard of fleet-wide troubles with toilet flushing, but I have heard that the Caribbean Princess is now having trouble with that. I was going to talk about that tomorrow because I had it in my pile for today, but today was just too much other stuff. But yeah, apparently I'm not hearing that on the Crown anymore, but I am hearing it on the Caribbean Princess. I haven't heard it on any other ships though. Has anybody else heard anything about that? Let's see. Hey, let's see. We've got Michelle. Good to have you. And Bree. Hi. Good to have you here with us. And Paula. I'd like you to say hi to the whole Let's Go family. Hi, Lorraine. How are you? Maureen, are you the one that sent the message earlier saying you were trying to upload your proof of vaccine into the Medallion Class app? I think everybody say what you think, but I've had, in our comments now, people are saying that some of you don't have anywhere to upload a vaccine document, and that's how we are. But other people say they do have a place, and some of you have done it. So I'm wondering if it's dependent on where you are. If it can tell where in the world you are, like if you're here or Canada or in United Kingdom or Europe. I'm just wondering if it matters based on that. If anybody has any thoughts on that, let me know. And hey, Janice from Australia, we're really glad to have you with us. Thanks for coming. Really, thanks for coming. I was just going to look really quick. It's been a little while since earlier this afternoon I looked. Diane, you're absolutely right. And I can't remember if I said hi to you, Diane. So hi. A group cruise therapy is in session. Yes, it is. So let's talk about everything.
Yeah, for those of you
that you're sure nice.
Yeah, for those of you that haven't heard, we call this group therapy.
We're happy to have you with us. And after we get done here tonight, we're going to go put a whole bunch of stuff in our suitcases. We've got it all laid out and we're going to finally put it in. So we're really excited. I was going to tell, here, let me look really quick and see if they've added anything here to be able to add your, nope, nothing here to add any more documents. Bill, we're happy to see you too. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
But we are running the updated Medallion app.
Yeah, I told him that.
Yeah.
So he didn't listen to my video today. He was too busy.
I know you.
So hi, Cheryl. It's good to have you with us. Yes. So 2 days till Fairbanks Day. I'm so excited. Really excited for you. You'll have to let us know. Like if you have a minute or when you get home, just send me a quick email or in the comments, whatever, and let us know how that goes up there. Yeah. Let's see. Janet's ready for a weekend, but wish it included a cruise. It would always be funner if it included a cruise, wouldn't it? Yeah. Or really. But you know why? I'm hearing fleet-wide bad internet. I am hearing that. I'm hearing nobody's having good internet. So that's not good. That's not good for anybody.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to deal with that on ours.
Oh, Diane says that uploading the vaccine worked for her. It says pending approval. Well, there you go.
Okay.
So is it right? I must have just been right there under your
paperwork or
under your personal information and documents.
Health status.
I'm just looking again here, just in case mine update. Well, it's automatic updates, but it shouldn't matter. I'm glad you told me though that yours has worked, Diane.
Yeah, Brett too.
Oh, Brett, you were able to do yours too, and you're in Arizona. Thank you very much, Brett. I appreciate you watching and being here with us. So it was just under travel documents, right? No.
Under health status.
I'm looking.
Jeffrey says it's under health status is what Diane's is relating.
Well, thank you, Diane. Let me look here.
And that's where Jeffrey says.
Okay. I clicked through everything earlier and it wasn't coming up, but maybe it was. I have deleted it already today and reinstalled it. I'm sorry, I missed him, Jeffrey. After how much you tease, I would never know if you're teasing or telling me the truth. Not really.
The health documentation.
Oh my goodness gracious. That was not here earlier. Oh, good. Okay, wait.
That's great.
That's really nice. That'll make things a lot easier.
So I
can do this later. I don't have to involve you all in it.
That's wonderful.
But that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
And maybe when I deleted it and reinstalled it again this afternoon, maybe that helped pick up. I don't know how updates work, but I'm really glad it's there. Thank you all for saying that.
And Marie got it too.
Oh, you got yours in? Good. This is great.
Good.
I think it'll just make even embarkation that much quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Joy, thank you. We hope the internet works too. I'm looking forward to traveling with you online. We are really looking forward to taking you with us. So thank you. Yeah, I actually said a prayer that our internet will work on the ship because it's just going to be so much harder otherwise. Otherwise, we'll just record the sailing ins and the sail aways and try to post them when we're in port. Yeah. I don't know what else.
Do what we can.
But yeah, we're going to try. Or maybe we'll just go live in a port if we have extra time.
Yeah.
If the internet's not working on the ship, we could just do it with the phone. Yeah. So we'll work out something to say hi and try to show you what's beautiful.
But as Jeffrey says, you do have to have the updated app. So this morning when we logged in, it just said open. But then I pushed to get the description within the App Store on the Apple. And that's when it came up and said, oh, update now.
Yeah.
And so we both did that. So along with that, Allison showed today on our live or on our scheduled one that we got our medallions today. And so
here, do you want yours to put in the little thing? Yes. You can put mine in for fun if you want.
Okay.
Here.
So I've got this little guy. It looks like a tire off of a model car, but and it kind of feels like it too. But I just
hold it up where they
put that up. I just put it in, and it holds the medallion. So there it is. And then while she's talking. So here's my watch. While she's talking, I will take this off and
show them just how it works.
Put it in here. So, and if you've got an Apple Watch or some other kind of watch where you can get the band apart, now this is easier to do without the medallion in there because you actually have to do a little bit of snaking around. Let's go this direction. So I found that on the end, if I turn it this way so that it's folded, then I can push it up through the backing real easy. It's easy enough to push through, but hard enough that it's not going to fall off. So I'm going to fumble around here. I'm going to take this off.
I was going to say he's used it and gone swimming in the ocean and swimming in the pool a lot, and it's not lost it yet. Yeah. So.
And a pair of pliers wouldn't hurt. There it goes.
Oh, he's got it. I was going to say we can just show him next time.
And there you go.
Okay, hold it up where they can see.
So there's the little piece on the app on the watch band, so that I can put my band back together. And I actually want it back here on this side. So now when I put my watch back on, there's the holder. And this just snaps right in. So there's the medallion on my watch. And it won't come off, like Allison mentioned. When we swam, of course, because both my watch and the medallion are waterproof, swimming in the pool, swimming in the ocean, when you're leaving to go off the ship, You just hold it up against, say this is their reader, you just hold it up against it and it blips. When you go up to dinner, same thing. So we're ready to cruise. Thanks for everybody coming. Good night. I'm going to go hit the cruise ship. No.
Yeah. Bree says that next Friday they'll be on their way to Anchorage. I have everyone packed, and for some reason I'm deep cleaning the house. It's like nesting for vacation. Well, and you know what? It is so nice to come home to a clean house, isn't it? It really is. I try to do that too, just so that we don't walk in the door and think, oh, gee. No, I am so excited for you, Bree. And you know what? Flying into Anchorage is absolutely beautiful too. So look out the window if you can. It's so beautiful. Oh, yeah. So beautiful up there. So many beautiful mountains and just everything. It's just beautiful. Let's see, Keith and Pevy House. Good to have you with us. We're traveling about a week after you on the Regal Princess. Oh, we're really excited that you get to come along too on that trip. So we look forward to hearing how yours goes too. You'll have to let us know. So we're really excited. We're really excited. I don't know. You could answer. I don't know how much more information people want on other ports. I'll clearly show you as we go. But if anybody has questions on specific excursions or things to see, you can ask and we'll do our best to answer or find out when we're there. Allison is backing away. What is he talking about?
Because I'm holding my thing up.
Oh. I really like him. Let's see. Let you take a photo of your Vax card. So if your boosters are there, then yes, it will capture it.
That's good.
You know what I should, well, you know what, we have two now because we got our second booster. And when we got our first booster, they accidentally messed up. So they had to like cross out a line and then put our first booster in now. So on we have two cards.
Second card, yep.
So
yes. And as I mentioned,
it is waterproof, Bree.
The medallion itself is waterproof and it comes, this is just a little ring holder that it comes in. And Allison talked about the other holder in the video. I did pay attention.
Did they give
the old one?
I don't think that we got lanyards. Now that we
that's funny.
Because we ordered.
No, they're in here.
Oh, they are. I was going to say we ordered the complimentary ones. Oh, thanks, love. Oh, let's see what they look like this time. I should have showed that today earlier.
Oops, that's okay.
Let's see.
So yes, it's waterproof and.
Oh, yep, it's just got lanyard. Princess Medallion class on there.
Yeah.
So I'll take that and use that. That's what I do with mine. So let's see. Where are we? Hi, Irish in USA. How are you? It's good to have you with us. Let's see. Lee, it's good to have you with us from Arizona.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Enjoy talking up again. So for anybody that's just joined
us, really handy. Do those come in different sizes? Like if you have a smaller watch band?
If you have a smaller watch band,
I guess it would have to be that size because it's got to hold the medallion.
Right. But they do have different colors.
There you go, everybody.
I get the black because
it matches.
It matches.
Yeah. So that's really handy. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Anne Marie, thank you. We're really excited to hear about your group cruise June 4th. That'll be fun. Mm-hmm. That'll be really fun to hear about. So let's see.
Oops.
Hey, Eddie, we're glad to have you back with us. So you guys normally sail in suites. So Allison, you said we may not get our No Wait Club dining anymore. We just walked up and got seated. We used to just walk up and get seated right away. So you know what? I think you will in the club class section. I don't think that's going to be a problem. But going to specialty restaurants is what we are hearing as a problem. So, and the one who told us that she saw club class people turned away was California Linda, who was just on a cruise. And so she said that they were short enough of wait staff that not only were people having to wait, even though they had a reservation time at specialty restaurants, but some of the club class people were turned away. So, yeah, that's not good, huh? Let's see. Cheryl says, has anyone else got their medallion and sport band and the medallion falls through the band? So, that's not good to have it fall through the band.
There was that one, remember, I got from...
Gordon did order one from Amazon and it did that. So we sent it back.
Yeah, because
no free returns.
There's a little magnet inside of this outside area. And so, on the sport band, a magnet was the one that was holding it in. And in my mind, of course, with magnets, if you get it the wrong direction, it pushes it out. So I think if you don't get it exactly in there right, where it's really going to hold it in tight, I didn't like that. This envelops it. So I sent it back, and that's why I'm real happy with this. So we haven't had them fall out of this. Again, this is the clip that it came with. We haven't had them fall out, but the one that you talked about, the older one, just seems a little more.
It's just nicer. But this is firm. You're not going to lose it.
So Bree had a question on the Delta seats.
Oh, no. You can get seats when you get to the airport.
Yeah.
She says that it asks us to pick our preferred seat, but it costs money. Do we have to do that, or can we get seats when we check in at the airport? You can definitely get seats when you check in at the airport. And who was it that was flying Delta not too long ago? But they said that they had booked through Princess Easier, and when they got there, they got good seats, and they got their whole family together.
Yeah, and they got them together.
So don't worry.
Because I noticed when we went to Alaska the first time, it did the same thing to me. But I found it was because I hadn't tied in, even though our seats showed up in our reservation. It wasn't until I went and dug a little bit deeper and said, here's my Sky Miles number. This is inside the Delta website. The minute I did that, then I was able to click on the preferred seat, and it let me have it without the extra cost. So that's,
I don't know, Breesy, if you've already flown Delta before, try adding it to your app, to your account, and see if that helps at all. But otherwise, you'll be okay. I know because people have mentioned that recently to us.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Cheryl had the same problem, but their son was able to get it to click in. Oh, she's talking about that. Oh, okay. I was thinking about same problem with Delta. Yeah. So thank you, Lee.
Right. And Jeffrey's agreeing on the check-in
when you check in. Yeah, don't you worry. Yeah, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, Christine, we're really happy to have you with us. Can't wait to leave for the Eastern Caribbean next week. Well, we're really glad. Thank you for watching our videos. We really appreciate it.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Christine. Trish. Let's see. She called Princess Easier about messing up our return flight from Seattle, and they said they will call me back in 5 to 7 business days. Well, you know what, too? I don't know if I said it, pointed out enough the other day when I was talking, but our Let's Go family member sent me an email, and they were saying that to him, and he just called Delta, and they fixed his flights. So I don't know if it was because of his status with Delta or if he got a nice agent on the phone. But they fixed his flights for him.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to wait that long.
Well, you shouldn't, but honey.
Yeah.
You never know if it's a staffing problem. So, Jeffrey got his return flight for April 2023. Again, I saved a bundle going with Easier. Good, I'm really glad. That makes me happy that you saved a bundle because it costs too much. Yep. Let's see, Bree says, do we have to get a second boarding ticket if we have a connecting flight at the second airport? Oh, they'll just give you them both at the first airport.
Right, and that's what she's asking. Yeah. Because she's never had a connecting flight before.
Not to worry at all. Just hang on to your, just check in and they'll give you everything all at once.
Right.
So don't worry.
Or if you don't want to bother with the paper, they'll show up on the Delta app on the phone. Sometimes it's easier just to pull out the piece of paper and say, here, rather than to have to flip through the phone.
Yeah, whatever you want, Bree. But they'll give it to y'all at once. Hi, Denise. It's nice to have you here too. Joe, Mac, and Denise. Oh, you are in Barcelona. You two are so lucky. Embarkation is tomorrow on the Regal Princess, 6 hours ahead here from the East Coast. Must adjust to the time change. Okay. Yeah, that's the hardest thing, huh? Well, I am so excited for you. We're so excited to hear how everything starts off on the Regal Princess. I hope it's just fabulous for you. I hope you have a wonderful time.
Because are they going to be on long enough to meet us?
You know what?
For us to meet you.
I can't remember.
That's what we're more excited about.
I can't remember. Yeah, we're excited about that. So Irish in USA says, a medallion bracelet finally brought on board the Royal. Love it. Do you have any plans to buy an accessory for yours? Well, my dear, since you got a bracelet, I'm going to have to look at the bracelets. I haven't so far, but when they first came out, I didn't really like any of the accessories too much. But a bracelet sounds really nice because then, it's just really handy. you can just wear it with your watch or instead of your watch. So thanks for saying that, Elaine. I'll have to show you all when we get back or on the ship what I end up
if we
getting.
get something, we'll make a deal out of it.
Yeah, thank you for telling me that. Let's see. Anne Marie says you can buy a watch on the ship for $5 that holds your medallion if you don't want to wear it around your neck.
Yeah.
That's really handy. I don't really like the around. Well, I like a lanyard is okay sometimes, or else I just, like I said, put it in my pocket or my little bag, my clutch. But otherwise, I don't really like a necklace type looking thing with this. But a bracelet though, that sounds nice.
And I had it when we disembarked. I took it out of this and I did put it in the lanyard because the minute you tap it to disembark, you don't need it anymore. And I was afraid
when we were all done.
Yeah, and I was afraid of bumping it while I was picking up baggage and so on.
Yeah.
So at that point, then I just took it off and put it in my backpack.
So yeah. Remind me to look for the bracelet.
Yeah.
Elaine has really good taste. So if it's good for her, it's good for me. So thanks. Hi, Linda. It's nice to have you here. She says, we're on the Emerald next month. British Isle cruise with 4 days in London prior to embarkation. Thanks for all the UK updates. You bet. You'll have to let us know what it's like when you go over. So do you have a list of fun things you're going to see in London? That just sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of fun. And I've heard that London is really busy. It sounds like it's busy. Sounds like Rome is busy. So it's going to be awesome. Yeah. Hi, Richard. We're happy to have you from Colorado. Ooh.
21 day.
Rome to Rome on the 10th of September. Nice. You know what? I think you are going at the perfect time of year. I'm really excited that we're going right now, but I like the fall better. I think that September is just extraordinary there. So I'm really excited for you that you get to go. Yeah. Let's see. Jeffrey says, he uses the Apple AirTag holders.
I've heard that they do.
Oh, that's a good trick.
We haven't tried it yet.
Yeah. Janet, good to have you here. You're going on the Alaska land tour and cruise in July. What's your advice about having a backup plan if you test positive for COVID while traveling? Oh, my. I don't know. You're just going... so are you going to go in Alaska and then you're going to end up in Vancouver probably, or Seattle? I would just say, Janet, the most important thing to know is to know what you need if you test positive wherever you are. Like if you test positive in the United States, you can just fly home. If you test positive in Canada, just know that you've got to have a copy of your positive COVID test. So don't get off the ship without it. I would not get off the ship without it because so many people have told me they've had a hard time getting a copy of that. Yeah. And then know that you can get a certificate of recovery. Somebody, more than one, have left a comment saying that I'm going to have to stay there such a long time till I can test negative. You don't have to test negative. Yeah. So, and keep checking on the number of days because some things you read say 5 days to quarantine. Some say 10 days, some say 7. And so I would just really know what's going on right at the time. I think right now that in Vancouver, it's 7 days based on what some people have told me. So that's what I would say. Because you're not traveling out of the U.S. Because if you are, though, I say know what your country rules are. Because if we test positive in Spain, we can wear a mask, social distance, and still leave our hotel room. In some countries, you can't. Yeah. And so that's what I would say.
Now, here's the bright side. Some companies, sick leave and vacation is the same thing. PTO, paid time off. For the company I work for, they separate them. I have twice as many sick days available as I do vacation days. So the minute that they say I'm tested positive, it's sick days. And I'm going to save those vacation days for another cruise.
We're not going to get, we're just planning to not test positive. Yeah. We're just going to stay negative, honey.
There's a bright side. You got to have
Did any of that help, Janet? Yeah. Any of that help? So, and then the really nice thing is if you take the transfer from Vancouver down to Seattle, you don't have to be tested to get back in the United States. They're doing some random COVID testing at the border there. Canadian people are, but I would guess they would test more going in than out. But I have not heard of it happening to a bunch of our transfer buses. So Karen says she did the update. I'm sorry. but could not seem to add my vaccine stuff. I also had to put my travel companion back. Me too. I had to put Gordon back in my group, just the two of us.
I'm so glad that she allowed me to back in.
Did you see where you're supposed to do it? They said you just take a picture of your vaccine card. I could see that mine was starting to work for that, but I didn't want to take all the time to do it now. So, and it's under health status. Karen, did you look under there?
That's where, yeah.
Answer any questions. Susan, hi, Susan. They've got a Princess Plus on their upcoming Caribbean Princess Cruise. Specialty dining reservations are available on the app, but it's showing the charge and wants a credit card. Can I make reservations? You can. And does Princess Plus have special dining? No, Princess Plus doesn't have specialty dining, does it?
That's just Premier,
they give you the beverage package, the gratuities, and the Wi-Fi.
But do they also give you any onboard credit that then you could turn around once you're on board and apply it towards any charges?
But there's a sale that Princess was having not too long ago that did include specialty dining. So if you have specialty dining, I would say go ahead and make the reservation. But then you're going to have to go to customer service once you get on board and tell them to credit you back. Because otherwise you would wait till you get on board and go do it that way, but you might not get a reservation then. So I would make the reservation and then go to customer service and make them credit you back. So that's what I do. When does Princess release the cruises for summer and fall of 2024? You know what? Everybody that I ask says that usually by now they have done it. The people I work with in travel. And so I just keep watching every day. They have just announced some for the very beginning of 2024. You might notice like more like in your Asia and like New Zealand, that whole region they've announced. But like Alaska's not there. The Caribbean's not there. Europe's not there. And so I would expect any day, Elaine. I would think it should be coming.
Golf's got a question.
Golf 1952. It's nice to see you again. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Is there a flat fee when eating at the specialty restaurants or pay what you order? It's a flat fee. It's $29.
Unless you order the surf and turf, it's another extra $10 for the lobster tail.
Yeah, if you're in the Crown Grill and you want that, then it's $10 more. But that's the only thing I think that has the extra charge.
When we were on there, he took the $10 off for the. He was
did?
really nice, really
That's
nice
really
waiter.
Nice,
yeah,
really nice waiter.
So smile right and yeah.
So let's see, a flat fee. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Diane, for pointing that out. Unless you order wine or drinks that are not included in the drink package you select. And that's kind of like true, like even in the main dining room, if you're eating dinner, like whatever you drink, it needs to be covered in the drink package that you have, or else you have to pay for it. So drinks are like their own thing. Yeah.
Very much
Thanks
so.
for saying that, Diane. Let's see. Oh, your round trip Barcelona. So you will be with us. Great. Oh, your first time in Europe. Oh, I am so excited for you.
You're going to love it.
Is it just extraordinary? It's just it's supposed to be a whole different place, but it is a whole different place.
You're going to love it.
I hope you're having the best time.
Yep.
I really do. And I think you're going to love this whole trip. Yeah.
We were kind of looking as to when we could try to do a meet and greet.
Yeah. Did you pick a time?
I'm not sure about a time yet, but I think we're planning on the first sea day.
Should we say like 9
Monday,
before everything is really busy on
9 in the morning?
What do you think? How does that sound to you guys?
Unless people want to sleep
Denise,
until 10.
I think you're the only one here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but we were thinking, but we'll post it on our Facebook group for sure. But does 9 sound too early? Is that okay? Let's see. Oh, hi. It's good to have you. Is it hey?
High heel.
High heel. Hi. Are the EMAD tests for COVID 24/7? Yes. We're going to Europe with the Regal Princess in June. Yeah, please. I keep it right here these days. Yeah, this one, they are 24/7. Yeah. So, and they're really easy to do. You can download the Navica app. You can just scan the little barcode here. It works really slick.
Yep.
So, yeah. Jeffrey says, in some cases, they change you, and in other cases, if you're supposed to charge you. Did you mean charge? Yeah, I think he meant charge, yeah. And if you're supposed to get a free one, they won't. If you do have to pay, they refund you on the ship.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, because I know whenever we make, but we did never have the package. Yeah, I was going to say every time we just have to pay. But Thank you, my
Oh,
dear. London is in
hadn't
full
thought about
throttle
this.
regarding the Queen's Jubilee celebrations. Highly recommend checking unique products and events. Madame Tussauds is doing a special exhibit. Oh, see, that
Wow.
makes me just want to go to London for that. Just to see everything and like get a plate and a tea towel and everything with the Jubilee on it. Maybe we should go there.
When?
I don't know. It sounds fun though, doesn't it? Starting in Fairbanks, then cruising to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you flying home from Vancouver, or are you just taking that transfer? I was just curious.
Yeah.
I wanna say
Because
it's
here's,
okay.
as we talked
Let's
about.
see. Ellen says, I had COVID on the Emerald in April and cruising
Oh, no,
again in
Sam,
July.
right.
I've heard some people test positive after COVID for a long time. What happens in a case like this?
Yeah.
So if it's within, you have to be within 90 days, and you can take a copy of your positive COVID test to the ship, and then they just their medical team will ask you some questions. They just make sure you're not still sick, and then you'll be able to get on.
Yep.
So they used to require you to have like a letter of recovery from your doctor, but they took that requirement away. Let's see. You can drive across the border. You just cannot fly if you test positive. You don't have to wait. Oh, Anne-Marie, thank you. That's a very good point. So, Janet, if you like test positive, rent a car.
Yeah.
Or else get a car service to drive you, or
Yeah.
get a bus. I don't know. That's what I would do. I wouldn't stay there. Lori says, I'm fully vaccinated and boosted on Discovery Princess June 5th. Just updated the medallion. It states 48 hours for antigen and PCR. I thought we had 3 days. Well, see, this is the sticky thing. So if you are sailing from Canada, like from Vancouver on a cruise, you have 2 days for the antigen, and they always say 72 hours for the PCR. But if you are sailing out of the United States, if you are just vaccinated with no booster, you get, if you're just vaccinated with 2 boosters, you get 2 days. And if you are vaccinated with a booster, you get 3 days. But a bunch of people have said that if you are going to Canada on a ship that, if you are departing from a cruise, even in the US, and you're going to on a cruise that calls in Canada, you still have to do it in that 2-day window. So it sounds like if that's what they're telling you in the app, that's what you've got to do. So that's the whole explanation there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
It's been a long while. We were talking about you, and we're like, I hope Joe's okay. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, but he was on that transatlantic.
We forgot you were on the transatlantic. And then Gordon said, just like a day or two later, he's like, oh, he put all these pictures up. He's okay. So we're really happy to hear from you, Joe. You guys didn't know we think of you. So, Susan, you're welcome. Let's see. Please let me know when you see it. While you are traveling, I will look. Okay. Thank you. I will let you see. I will let you know when I see it. Thanks. If you've got COVID, you may test positive and you can travel for 90 days. You just need the note from the doctor. Okay. Yeah, Lori, it's kind of funny on those. Yeah, she's saying, let me look here really quick. Gordon, you do this for 1 minute here while I look. I was just going to tell you exactly what Princess's website says. I put it the other day under a question that Irish in USA has asked.
And Jeffrey's wondering, asking Anne-Marie if she's doing a land portion as well.
I don't think so. If she's doing Dawn's group cruise, they're not doing a land portion. See if we're right here, Anne-Marie. So.
And Jeffrey says, it's 3 days. Someone's asking about trying to make a dining reservation for the Alaska cruise. It says it's not available yet. How soon was that? Was that in June?
Oh, you would think it would be available.
Yeah. But if it's not till September or something,
her June cruise.
June 5th, wasn't it?
June 4th. Yeah.
Did you update the app?
Did you do this? Yeah. Did you update the app? Did you delete the app and reinstall it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. Let me find it here.
And then Roxanne's saying to Anne-Marie also that she had that issue about I assume the dining. And so she had a chat with Princess and they gave a number to take care of it. And so she was able to do it on the app before I had the call.
Oh,
so
that's good.
Maybe if you do a quick chat session with Princess, they might
take care of it
kick
for
it
you.
in for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it says documentation of recovery consists of the following: a paper or electronic copies of the positive viral test result from a certified lab dated no more than 90 days ago, or, and then they say a valid COVID-19 certificate, the DCC, or a document issued by a official health or government authority showing confirmed previous infection. I think that's what they have in the EU. And so, yeah, you just have to bring your copy of the COVID test with you. And then it says guests who present these documents will need to go through a secondary screening at the terminal, and boarding will be approved at the medical staff's discretion. So I'm sure they just want to make sure that you really are all better. Yeah. And you can't have it more than within 10 days of when you cruise either. So not sure then. I've been able to book as soon as the reservation appears on the app.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder, it must be a glitch.
Yeah, because we had a couple of dinner reservations even before this morning.
Yeah.
So
let's see. I've noticed some people get COVID once on the ship. Is Princess randomly checking? No, people are asking to be checked. I did hear that on the Regal Princess, though, even if you have like
Jeffrey
a 14...
says that he's heard that
Oh, you have? Oh.
Don't know.
Because, yeah, Jeffrey, what have you heard about that? Because I know that like on the Regal Princess, even if you had a 14-day book, like halfway through, they checked everybody. But that's the only thing. I've heard that there's no back-to-back testing in the on the Caribbean Princess, and there's not in Alaska. There's no back-to-back testing, and no like halfway if you're on a 14. So I would love to hear what you've heard, Jeffrey. Let's see. Anne Marie, first time in Europe, pick up Rick. Oh, that's a good idea.
Very much so. Yes.
Yeah, pick up Rick Steve's Mediterranean Cruise Ports book, jam-packed with useful info and maps.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't buy one this time. I probably should have. Maybe I should.
Well, we got the old. We went through it.
Well, we just love Rick Steve things. And like when Caroline and I went to the Mediterranean last, or the first time probably, we got that and like cut it up and took it with us so that we could just toss it as we went.
Yeah.
But and just take the parts we wanted. But it's a really good book. It's really helpful. They have one for the northern cruise ports as well, like up to Norway and everything. Princess are doing Jubilee events on the Sky on the June 4th cruise. Great. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'm really excited, Lorraine. You're going to have to tell us about it. So Janet says, okay, they're flying Vancouver to Baltimore. We booked excursions to the Capiano Bridge and Grouse Mountain first because our flight isn't until 11.
Well, that'd be nice.
Would be nice. You'll get to see that whole area then. That's really cool. Good for you. Yeah. Let's see. How did you put your companion back on? I lost my husband as well. Well, you have to just use the same booking number. Here, let me bring it up.
Yeah, just have a place for that.
Okay.
Because what she did is she pulled up the booking number where she could find the information for it, and then put it, and then went to the screen where it says to add a companion, and then just copy and paste it, or did you type it in?
I'm trying to find it. So sorry. Wait, it's a little different than it used to be, and it's still kind of slow. So I'll just you do it with the booking number, I should say.
Yeah, just use the booking number. So Julie's asking, how much is the Princess Shuttle from Vancouver to Seattle? That's $79.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your travel agent could book it.
She should, or he. Yeah. If you want to do it, you can call Princess. But that's one of the nice reasons you have a travel agent. Speaking as one who is, I would definitely be happy to call.
Right. Mm-hmm. But definitely get it booked in advance.
Does it have to be booked in advance? No.
Doesn't have to be, but it's.
But the really nice thing about it is they'll be waiting for you if you do book it in advance, and they're just down there in baggage claim, and it'll tell you exactly which baggage claim number to go to. It's really nice that it gives you all that information. So I would definitely book it in advance.
Well, and if she's getting off the ship in Vancouver going to Seattle.
Oh, Vancouver, book it so that they know to wait for you.
The port is a bit of a mess.
Because they're going to also have, that's going to be your disembarkation group.
Right.
They're going to take you as a group to, to the bus.
Because when we went down there, they had all these buses underneath in the parking. There were at least 10 or 12 different lines for different buses. Some of them were just for excursions. Others were taken back to the airport in Vancouver. But we had the one that took us to Seattle, and so you got to run. Boy, these people were just running all over. So, High Heel is asking if we test positive last day of Barcelona, how many days do we have to wait? Was Spain
It's either
5
7 or
days?
10.
Okay.
You don't have to be tested again to be negative. If you test again and it's negative, that's even easier. But
True.
if it's positive, then okay, if you test again to be negative, don't worry about telling them you're positive and just go get on the airplane. You got a negative test, go get on the airplane.
Show them the negative.
But if you test positive again, then you have to get that certificate of recovery. And I can't remember the name of the website. I have that video. It's something like, what if we test positive or something? And I walk you through everything that we are going prepared with to know about in case we test positive. Right. And so
it was about a week ago, wasn't it?
Gordon, will you link that video under here so people can watch it?
Okay.
I'm just getting here. Oh, see under Journey View here where it says, like right there, it says Travel Companions. That's where you add your travel companion. And see, oh, Gordon's gone again. See, my travel party is just me. Jeffrey, you don't have to laugh again. So see right up there where it just says add guests. Then you just, and see right there, you can see my booking number. Just click on add guests, and then it brings up to add a booking number. So I can just see my booking number still. So let me just do it. Okay, and then search, and then it added him. See, so now we're both in there again. So that's how you do it. Just go under your travel companion, see if I'm in yours.
I was going to say, I better look on this side.
Yeah.
So
let's see. What time do shows usually start on the ship on port days? The shows usually start at the same time they do on the other days, usually at 7 or 7:30.
7:30 and 9 or 9:30.
Yeah, right around then.
No, so, I've got both of us in there.
Well, it's because I just added us.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I don't know. Let's see. Do you recommend specialty dining on sea days or port days? You know what I always do, Trish? This is how I think of it. I always just look, I kind of look at the whole cruise and what we want to do every day, and then just kind of pick a good day to do it. I either pick a later time if it's a port day, so that we have time to like change our clothes or freshen up for a minute if we can. And then otherwise I do it on a sea day, but on sea days they always seem to be more busy. And often if you're just only on a 7-day cruise, the sea days often are the formal nights. And I know this is really funny, but that's like a formal night is when like the best food usually is in the dining room.
Your beef Wellington or your lobster tail or
and the best desserts, like I don't want to miss those. And so that's kind of how I do it, Trish. Yeah. But so sometimes we'll pick, it seems invariably you have a port day that you're done like at 2 in the afternoon or something. So that works really nice. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Irish and USA said had COVID versus future testing. Avoid the PCR test. They tend to pick up historic COVID traces. Oh, thank you very much. Recommend taking the antigen only. Both are offered. Thank you very, very much. Everybody remember that. Just do the antigen, because you don't want it to pick up if you had COVID before. It's really good. Let's see.
He doesn't remember where he heard it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I read a lot of things, and I can't always remember where I pick it up either, so it's okay. Let's see. There's Anne-Marie says she deleted and reinstalled the app, and it still tells me I cannot book dining. I will call. Yeah, just call them or do that little chat thing, whatever. Yeah. Flying back to the U.S., you need a test to test before the flight. Yes, you sure do, within 1 day, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. So remember that. Yeah, thank you. And Irish and USA is the one that has taught me that Verifly is really important. So we're going to have that app all filled out too, to be able to go and to come back. So, Code 4 for Life, what a treat to have you with us. We're glad you popped in and say hi. We just left San Francisco on the way to Alaska. We updated the Medallion app. Hopefully the new version will keep us logged in. I remember you saying that it kept kicking you off and kept kicking you off. So you're in the Elite Lounge. Look at you for Sail Away, so we can't listen to your live. Just wanted to pop in. Thanks for popping in. Bon voyage, and I hope you have a wonderful time. We're really excited to hear. Let's see. Jeffrey says, I was thinking about testing required to go ashore. Sometimes you have to get tested and sometimes you don't, according to the,
Okay.
oh yeah. You know what? That's right. And on the one on Princesses, it talks about, especially if you're not vaccinated, that you might have to be tested to go ashore. So kind of interesting. Let's see. Jeffrey says that a specialty dining for the first day works out well. That's good. We were trying to decide what to do about dinner on embarkation day in Rome, and we don't sail away until 7 p.m. But we thought we're going to see if the internet works so that we can show you all the sail away. So we might just eat later.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at 9 or something. Oh, Joe says, my wife has $6,000 in future cruise credit that expires at the end of the year. She's not vaccinated. Do you know what medical reasons can be used for a medical exemption? No, but you know what? I would hurry
Call
up.
them up.
I would call them.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you can just get one, Jeffrey, if you say
Joe.
I'm sorry, Joe. Joe, it seems like you can I don't want to use the word easily, but I believe they're on first come, first serve. So I would definitely call and ask. Find a cruise or a couple that you guys know you want to go on a little further down the road and get them booked and call and ask for an exemption. Or call them first and ask if you want to. Just saying, we're looking at booking these. She can't be vaccinated, whatever reason.
Right.
I know that they allow them for religious reasons. So whatever reason fits, you could call and ask. That's a lot of money sitting there in future cruise credits, and you don't want to lose that.
No.
Yeah. So.
See,
It's good to have you with us, or maybe Luciano.
Okay.
I was able to pay for a specialty restaurant, but could not book one with a ship credit for a trip in August. Also, they changed the ports of call. Are you on the Crown Princess? Yeah, you'll have to make them apply your credit when you're on the ship.
Yeah.
They always make you pay. At least our experience, they make you pay. But if you have onboard credit or you're supposed to get it for free, just tell them at customer service and they'll move it over. Do the shows have 2 seatings? Yes, they do.
Yeah, usually it's the same show both times.
It's usually the same show.
Yeah.
And sometimes they have a good one somewhere else on the ship kind of in between, or sometimes you have to pick between another one. So we always look at the schedule of events, and if there's 2 that we want to see, like sometimes they'll have one at 8:30, like in the Vista Lounge or something. And so we'll go to the earlier one of one, and so that we can catch another one somewhere else or something.
Yeah.
So Roxanne says, we base our specialty dining on what our shore plans are. If we get back late, we just eat in the buffet or somewhere else. I like to fully enjoy the specialty dining, so don't want to rush. That's what I think so too, Roxanne. That's why I'm more particular. If we get back late from a day in port or something, we do the same thing. We'll just go eat in the buffet if, by the time you watch the sail away from somewhere and everything, or else we'll go eat in the main dining room. But we don't generally eat in specialty dining on those days either. I think specialty dining is a little bit more like a date. Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the
whole thing's a date.
The whole thing is a date.
Yeah.
So Code 4 is right. Code 4 for Life. They have a channel too. So Trish, thanks for saying that.
Great videos.
They do. They do a really good job. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm answering.
Usually thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
There's
Jeffrey.
Joe.
Canadians. Don't need to, or flying from Vancouver to Toronto. Yep, nope, no testing needed.
Right. However,
Lori says I need a cruise soon. I hate cooking. Let's see, but all Canadians need to be vaccinated to fly. Oh, do they really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. That's a good thing to know. So, yeah, saw that, Lori. Yeah, okay, good job. Let's see. Okay, Trish, you take really good care. Okay. Thanks for coming. We really appreciate it. So Reese says, they booked with Costco Travel and got a special dining including it in our package. They picked a random day for it. I don't think that day works for us. Can we change it once we get on board?
I would think so.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
So, just go change it. So.
Yeah, and I've heard good things about people who book at Costco, that it works out really well.
Yeah, let's see. Unless you have to change something. I hear you can have to wait on the line for a while. I'll do a test soon to be sure there's nothing to worry about. There you go, Ellen. That's a good idea. Then you'll know what you're up against. So, I was going to tell. We were thinking also, are we caught up on questions? We were, oh, thank you, Elaine. Hugs to you. She's wishing us safe travels and a fantastic cruise. Thank you. We are
Tuesday.
We are so excited. Yep, Tuesday morning.
We plan on our live on Monday night, and as soon as that's done, we're going to go up and start packing. Finish packing.
We better be pretty much packed.
We've been
then.
Packing for a month.
No, so we thought it would be fun to talk about some fun things. I don't know that anybody ended up coming that has questions as first-time cruisers, but we thought it would be fun to kind of like, you guys could say what some of you remember would be important to tell someone on their first-time cruise, or something that you learned. I would say that I had no idea how beautiful ships were inside. I knew that they were big, but I still remember like the first time that we went, we came right, like it was on the Golden Princess, and we went to Alaska, and I remember just getting off of, how did we get there? Oh, the Princess Transfer in Seattle. And I remember getting off and just looking at the ship and being totally floored. Just how beautiful she was and how big.
Just in awe.
Yeah, and then you go inside and everything.
And there was a Holland
so
America
beautiful.
Ship berthed right next to it.
There was, yeah.
And so we saw ours, and then we looked across and saw that, and we were just like, this is great.
It is great.
Yeah.
And then we got on the ship, and they have such a choice of everything that you can eat, everything that you can do, and it was just spectacular.
We had it in our minds that for breakfast the next morning, we had to go to the dining room.
Yeah.
Because we wanted Eggs Benedict. Yeah. And they had it on the menu, and we got it, and we loved it.
That was really
nice.
It
was fantastic.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
And so if you are someone that doesn't always go to the dining room, like, go for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast is really fun, but do it on a day you're not in a hurry. Because sometimes
C-Day works out really well.
Yeah. Sometimes they're a little slow.
Yeah.
So.
And I also remember on our C-Day back on the formal night where we had the lobster. And after we got off the ship, I kept kicking myself, thinking I could have had more.
I think you told them this.
I know I told you all this before. We have new viewers, people watching.
It's too.
And so the next cruise, I ordered more. I ordered 2 helpings, and then the guy said, "Do you want seconds?" And I said, "Sure." Yeah, so I had 4 lobster tails.
But it was just fun. I would say walk around the whole ship the first day so that you don't miss anything, and then just find out about it like the last day and be like, I could have been sitting here and enjoying this view, or I could have been swimming in this swimming pool all this time and I didn't even know about it. So I would say just take a look at everything.
Yeah.
Right early in the cruise, like your first day or your second day.
And for me personally, I kept going to the website and poring over the deck plans. Because it helps in my mind. Then I can know. We would step out of the door, and she'd be like, "Okay, we need to go here." And where do we go? Well, that's down this way, and then we go up the elevator and around. So that's how I did it. Is I knew where things were ahead of time. I put it in my mind, and that just
he's really good with directions.
So
he is. Amy says really quick, she says, with the new update, you can upload COVID results. It says within 48 hours, not 2 or 3 days. Well, it'll be really interesting to see if they tweak that a little bit, huh? So I remember, Jeffrey, you saying that your travel agent booked specialty dining for you and made you pay for it. Like, what is that? Oh, Jeffrey.
Go back to Bill.
Bill, hello there. We're going from New York to Bermuda, June 19th on NCL. Are there any special COVID rules? Yep, in Bermuda, you have to register. They have a website. I did a video about it. Just search on YouTube, like Let's Go Travel Tips Bermuda, and see if it'll pop up. If not, send me a comment and I'll get it for you. But there's like a website that they have that you have to go to and pay like $40 and register and upload. I think it's your vaccine information and your negative COVID test. It's within 2 or 3 days of arriving there that you have to be tested.
And the thing is, they charge everybody the $40 whether you're going to get off or not.
Yeah, it's just a rule.
It's their overhead.
Yeah. So that I know for sure. That's no matter who you're cruising on. That's just Bermuda's rule. Does that help?
Yeah.
So, and you know what, Bill, when you go to Bermuda, will you let us know how it goes and what you do? We've got a Let's Go family member going there in August, and I've just been looking for things about it, but I would like some help, and I think all of us would appreciate knowing kind of like, just tell us like what you do when you're there and kind of how it goes. That would be really nice. And so I haven't looked at the Norwegian cruises recently down there. Is that one of the ones where you go down from New York and then you spend 2 or 3 days there and then you come back up? I was just wondering if that's what you're doing. So I know that Royal Caribbean runs some like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, Brie. I always overpack. This time I'm determined not to, and I'll probably get there and not be happy that I didn't bring more. So
Yeah. Jeffrey overpacks things.
Not close.
Yeah, here's what he talks about. Night lights, pens, all kinds.
You are related to him.
Very
That's what
much
he
so.
does.
I've got all these pens. I've got all these clips.
Every gadget.
Yeah. And then it all just sits in the backpack.
Yeah.
Or I dig through the backpack. Where did it go? And I don't know.
Yeah.
So
that's really fun. We need to upload proof of
we
boosters too. Oh, yep, I would. I think it's just right on. It should be right in your vaccine record, right? On ours, it's just right with the
it's
other
on the
vaccines.
same piece of paper that shows our booster.
I would, and you know what? Somebody told me. Royal Caribbean. I'll find it and tell you tomorrow. But they're starting to talk about boosters and not just in Europe. And so it'll be really interesting to see what comes next. Let's see. Diane, thank you for saying that. She says, first timers, don't try to do everything that's scheduled. Pick a few things and don't stress over missing something. That is really good advice because there is so much going on. You kind of look at the list of events and you think you have to be there for all of it, and you don't.
No.
And take time to look out the window and go be out on deck and just drink it all in.
Oh, yeah. You got to watch the scenery.
Yeah.
The one thing we did, which I thought was fun, is this is when they had the Skywalkers up on the back of that ship. We were out there. We were just looking out the back, and all of a sudden we saw some whales.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's just beautiful. So have time to look outside. Oh, hi, Tammy. Oh, an Ontario girl. We're really happy to have you. She says, we like to order early room service for coffee, cereal, fruit, and yogurt, then go a little later to the dining room for breakfast. Also, we always take the stairs to combat all the eating. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good idea. It's good to have you with us. Thank you. Really happy to have you with us, Tammy. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to this too. She's hi says, I reserved early dining when I booked the cruise. When and how do I change to late dining?
You should be able to just edit that.
Yeah, can you just edit in your app? Look in there. If not, do it when you get on the ship. But I think that you should be able to do it.
Yeah.
No problem. Well, and so are you on Princess also? Because right in here, like in the app, it lets you select if you want to eat at the same time every day, or if you want to make individual reservations under Dine My Way. And so look under Dine My Way, and you should be able to fix it just fine on the app right there. Yeah, it says reserve for the same time each day, view or book additional daily reservations, or order for delivery now with Ocean. Now, let's just see if that works. Oh, no, it's not going to work here. I was just seeing if they would bring us something.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm still in my own travel party for a dining reservation. You've clearly got some problems to work out. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ontario girl. She says the bus system is great in Bermuda and all the beaches are free public access. That's great. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
That's really helpful. Diane says, I overpacked and had to unpack, repack a bit at the airport. Now I have a luggage scale from Amazon.
We have a scale.
I think we all have had that experience of going there to check your bags to go home, and you're like, oh my gosh, and opening your suitcase and whipping out whatever you think weighs the most that you can put in your carry-on. Yeah, leave that, or else putting it into another bag. Yeah.
I was on a business trip one time, and they had given me a bunch of books at a training session, so my stuff was over.
Oh.
It was cheaper for me to buy a bag at the gift shop to put everything in than it was to pay the overage.
Oh, the overages is expensive. Yeah.
So I got a new bag.
Let's see. Kenneth. Hi, Kenneth. We're really happy to have you with us. Learned so much. Oh, you talked me into doing the home test, so thank you. Well, you're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome. I just think like I've said before, I think that these are just like going to be lifesavers, because who knows how long testing is going to stay with us.
Yeah.
Just takes a lot of the worry out of it for me.
And as she mentioned before, you can order more of the government issued tests for free and use that to help you get at ease before you do the call-in test.
Just to practice testing?
Just practice test. Or just the fact that, okay, I've done a test, it says negative, so if this comes up positive, I might,
no, it's really handy. So good. Oh, you were thinking of going to Bermuda in 2023 for your 60th birthday. How fun is that?
Wow.
That's a good idea, Jeffrey. I think that would be nice.
Oh, so we know how old you are. Okay.
No, that's a good idea. You'll have to tell us if you end up going.
Yeah.
On the Ruby, you're on the Ruby. Okay, I have to wait to see if the excursion will still be available for the Mendenhall Glacier, 2 to 5:30, but the ship arrives at 3.
Oh.
Does it still leave at 5:30? I mean, do you still have a 3.5 hour window to go? Hopefully you will.
Right.
I sure hope you get to. Yeah. Oh, it's because they have to slow down for the wildlife, huh? Yeah, I've heard that all the ships have to slow down for the wildlife, so I'm sure that's what is affecting all of the arrival times. So, let's see. Desiree says, I have gone to Bermuda. I went to Horse Bay Beach and enjoyed yourself. Thanks for saying that. So did you go on an excursion, or you just hopped on the bus and took yourself? I'll have to remember Horse Bay Beach. Thank you. Let's see. Hey, Faye. It's nice to have you here. Oh, you're a first-time cruiser in November? Oh, we are so excited for you. You're going to have the best time. Another Ontario girl. You know what? You are all just wonderful. I remember your comments, Faye. We're really glad that you're here. If you think of any questions, just ask. And just know that there's like no dumb questions, like no silly questions. Just ask anything, because it's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know. It's all those things that, it's all the things you don't think of asking. Oh, here's a question for you all, though. Is anybody here who is Platinum or Elite gotten the Sanctuary for free on Princess? Just tell me if you have.
Yeah.
Because somebody sent me an email saying you should be getting it for free, and we've been Platinum for several cruises, and we've never gotten it for free. And I didn't know if anybody else has. So would like to know.
Lori's got a good point
Lori,
here.
Take a photo of your special dining vouchers in case of billing issues on board. The photo saved us from overpaying on our meal as our credit didn't show up. That's a really good idea, Lori. Thank you. That's a great idea. It kind of is like printing out your travel summary so that you can show what all you've paid for before you go in case it comes up. Thanks for saying that, Lori. Let's see. Bree got her nails and toes done today and turned out the lady beside me.
Went on an Alaska cruise
before. Just right. And the lady that was right next to you went on an Alaskan cruise before and used to live in Vancouver.
That's great.
And they were heading somewhere tomorrow. It is a small world. How fun is that? And you'll just be looking extra pretty. Yeah, I love that. Let's see.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I went.
I saw Roxanne had to run. Okay, take good care, Roxanne. I cannot figure out how to find the details on our November Panama excursions. Oh, let me just tell you this. I remember your comment now. So, Faye, if you haven't made yourself an account on princess.com yet, go do that. It's just princess.com, and up in the top, it'll have a login thing. And if you don't have your login, there's a place to make an account. So make an account, and then you can log in and use your booking number, and you can find your booking. Okay. But once it knows it's you, then it will just pull all your reservations. Okay. But once you see the cruise that you're going to go on, you click on manage this booking. So you log in, and then you're in princess.com after you've made an account. And you log in, you're in princess.com, and then up in the little drop down thing, you can click on it. And one of the things is like future cruises. Click on that and it'll bring up all your future cruises, and you can click manage this booking. And once you click on that, it will take you into a window just for that cruise. And across the top will be all these headings, and one of them is excursions. And then you click on it, and it will drop down everywhere you're going to go. And you can click on an excursion for each place and pick an excursion. You can pay for it. If you find one you want, you just add it to your cart, and pay for it. It's really straightforward there. I could do a video about that.
Well, you did something similar.
I don't think I showed people how to book excursions, did I?
I don't know. We'll look at the video, and if it does include it, we'll link it. Otherwise, we'll make one.
Okay. But does that give you an idea, Faye?
Yeah.
That is really the best way. If you're going to cruise on Princess, just go to princess.com, make yourself an account, and go from there.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I don't know if your insurance will reimburse or not. Somebody
said they did.
Somebody the other day said they did. Ours doesn't, because they're for travel. They're not for our health. If we go somewhere and get tested because we think we're sick, then they'll pay, but not for that. So, yes. Okay. So here is a good thing to know, Faye. So one of the places, okay. So in Canada, there is a place to order those from. Write it down and I'll have to find it again. There's a place in Canada that you can order tests from to be shipped to you there in Canada. So let me try to find that. I put it in a video.
Was that linked in the one today?
No,
okay.
I did a video about it a while ago, but I'll find my notebook and find it. And I'll mention it. I'll try to remember to mention it tomorrow or sometime soon. And we will put the link. It's a Canadian company that you order those from. But then also, sometimes people have mentioned that they want to have the test, one of these tests, before I told them about that other place, the Radius place that Princess contracts with. It's just RADEAS. Google them, and you can actually order it and have it shipped to your hotel in the United States. You'd have to call and tell them it's coming, but they'll ship it there for you. But and Let's Go family member told me she did that. Yeah. And so we'll find somewhere. I'll find the place that you can order that from in Canada. Okay, get it sent to your house. Oh, thank you, Lori. She says, for first-time cruisers, remember there are very few outlets to charge stuff. There are, have over, by the desk, there's 2 outlets. Mm-hmm. And then in the bedroom, there's not, in the bathroom, there's not a regular outlet. Yeah. And so we always take our little circular, Gordon, you could link that under here, just our little circular outlet thing. It has some little slots for USB and it has some plugs. And we use it to charge everything. We use it for my blow dryer. Mm-hmm. We just use it for a lot of things. And so it works really good.
The Majestic, and I'm sure the Discovery and the other newer ones, they did have 1 or 2 USB outlets. But again, if you're on an older ship, it may not have any.
Well, and these days you got to charge your phone and your camera batteries. And if you want to charge your computer or your iPad, and just if you want to blow dry your hair while you're doing anything else. I would love to.
So are you talking about this?
Watch with the medallion. I love to see Watch with the Medallion. So
if that's what you're asking about,
is that what
there's my Apple Watch with the medallion, a thing on it, the holder.
Yeah, but you could also just put it on a regular watch band if you want.
Yeah,
or on any strap around your wrist.
Right.
Yeah. Does that answer you, Elena? Let's see. On the bus. Thank you, Desiree. Yeah. Thank you, Roxanne. I think maybe was gone. Thanks, Roxanne. Melinda, hey, it's good to have you. I know you've shared before, but please do share the test you suggest. Can we take it in London before our flight home?
Yes.
Yes, this is it right here. You order them from either Optum or from eMed, or there's other places that have it too. But yeah, this is it. And all you need is you can use the hotel's Wi-Fi, or you can use your data internet on your phone. However you want to do it, you can do it. Yes, you can take it in London before your flight home.
Yeah.
I immediately never got an invitation to the sanctuary. So, Joe, did you ever go there and have to pay sanctuary for free? You know what? I don't think it is really free. Somebody sent me an email and told me that somebody at Princess told them that for Platinum and Elite it is free, but I don't really think it is. You never heard that either. Yeah. Thank you, Lori. Okay.
So
I thought that wasn't right, but I just wanted to make sure. And I thought, well, heavens, are we the only ones that have been paying?
Yeah.
So first time cruise on the Ruby Princess for Christmas.
You're gonna love it.
You know what? I think in some video last year around Christmas, I talked about what Princess does on Christmas on their ships, or for the whole time. They do a beautiful job of the holidays. They really do. They
Yeah.
they decorate beautifully, but they have so many fun activities. I think it's going to be really cool.
The Ruby is not likely to have USB and they probably have fewer plugs from that standpoint.
Yeah, so take a little power thing with you so that you've got more little outlets.
Yeah, look at Code 4 for Life. They are constantly on the Ruby. They have quite a few videos about it.
Yeah. And it's code and then the number 4 and then the word for life.
Yeah.
They do a really good job. So Kenneth says, I was booked on the Crown for June 18th, and thanks to you and other cruise boards was able to jump to the 19th on the Discovery. Oh, I am really glad. Princess moved us over and got a mini suite for no upcharge. That is awesome.
That's good.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's the hardest thing for me. I mean, I know Princess is clearly trying to run cruises on that ship. On the other hand, for crying out loud, what? You know, I get both sides.
Why gamble if you have the chance?
Yeah, I would be moving if it was me, just because I'm me. Oh, Desiree, she took the bus to Horseshoe Bay. Thank you very much for saying that, Desiree. I appreciate it. Yeah, Sanctuary. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, anybody can go, and it costs the same for everybody. So thanks, Ellen. Yeah, I was just worried if Elite and Platinum were getting it free and we were paying. So, Diane says bring the multi-port plug, but not an extension cord with a surge protector. Nope, that's a whole different thing, everybody, and they're not going to like that.
Yeah, they'll take it. They'll X-ray your luggage and take it out.
Yeah, so just like the little round thing, it's just a multi-port plug.
We will link it in the video in the description down below, and I also will link the video where we show that. It's when we packed for Mexico. You showed it. Okay. So I'll put that too.
Okay. But they asked, like Gordon always has it, and is it in your backpack?
I have it in my backpack.
Yeah, and they saw it last time, and they were okay. And he asked him if it was a surge protector, and he said no.
And it says on the description on Amazon that it's for cruise ships.
Yeah.
So
Blair says their cruise in April went off without a hitch. They're now planning the Mediterranean in October on the island. Oh, that's just going to be glorious. That's going to be fantastic. Yeah, I'm really excited for you to go to the Mediterranean then. It's going to be beautiful. Kala, it's nice to have you here. First cruise is in 30 days to the Eastern Caribbean.
Great.
Would it be a good idea to get a couple massage on one of the ports? Any recommendations? Like in one of the ports, like at the place? You know what? This
or in the Lotus Spa. I don't know.
Yeah, either one. No, I think it would be fun. If anybody can throw out any ideas on this, that would be awesome. No, I was just thinking, I never get a massage by somebody other than my sweetheart because I can't stand it. I am so ticklish. You just can't ask me about massages because I don't know. But
the rule was made early on. I
no tickling. Yep. See, I don't even worry because he doesn't. But anyway, but if anybody could speak up, that would be just great.
Yeah.
Because I think it sounds like a great idea. I think it sounds like a lot of fun. How do we get our specialty dining vouchers? You know what? If they don't give them to you, then they're just on your account.
Yeah.
But I would print out what shows that you have them so that then when you get on board and they say, oh, no, you don't have that, print out the information that would say that you've got them. That's what I would do. Let's see. Hi, Daryl. First time cruise, June 18th.
Coming up.
That's like less than a month
Pretty
now.
Quick,
I'm really excited for you. Yeah, Alaska is amazing. I think it's a good place to go on a first time cruise. That's where we went on our first one, and it was just wonderful. Yeah, and you know what? As soon as y'all go, you're gonna be like, okay, when can I go on another cruise? Yeah, you're gonna try to look at when you can go. What perks, if any, did cruisers who moved from the Crown to the Discovery get?
Working toilets.
You know what? I think that you just didn't have to lose any of your port stops.
Yes.
Because with the Crown Princess, they have had to change their itineraries, and I don't think any of them are still going to like Skagway and Ketchikan and Juneau. I think that you're missing something every time.
Yeah.
And so I think that's the main thing.
Because they're running at half power.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Let's see. Bill says we found that Clearwater Beach is a very, very nice beach that is quiet and nice. So Bill, I'm gonna just remember Clearwater and Horseshoe Bay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write that down.
Now this guy here, he's got his own blog. Jeffrey.
Nope.
So, not a shameful self-promotion.
You know what? And it's called Cruising for One, right? Yeah. And I was so happy, Jeffrey, because I was noticing earlier when I was just going through and checking our videos and stuff that on the description on YouTube, when it listed our videos, the line that it showed from the description was your name and your blog. I thought, oh, we should take a picture and send it to him. But yes, he has a really good blog.
Lots of good information.
So Cruising for One is the name of it. And so look it up, everybody, and read and give it a visit. So his most recent post is about all the different travel programs that there are, like your global entry and just everything like that. And it's
good
really
information.
good. He did a really good job.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yes, we have all. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, thank you, Diane. Her voucher was in her room. If it's in your booking, it will show up in your travel summary. Take a print out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, print that out just in case it's not there when you get there. Yeah. Let's see. Faith says, I've got a booking number. Did that. Pretty sure I did, but we'll try again. Okay.
Yeah.
So you made yourself an account on Princess and everything? The snorkeling was great there. Oh, thank you.
It's great. Clearwater Beach. Okay.
Yep. We'll have to keep that for our notes.
This is interesting.
Ellen says you can write on the room service menu for anything you'd like. I ordered scrambled eggs with bacon, smoked salmon, and bagel. No way. That is a huge tip.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're going to try that.
Yeah.
We're going to try that. Because I never like those little sandwiches you get. He likes those, but I don't like those.
Yeah.
And so I just usually get fruit. So thank you.
We're going
to. Thank you, Ellen.
That one needs a big circle around it.
Yeah. I'm going to write that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Lori. There are about 1,600 passengers on the Royal May 2nd. Cruise director said roughly a quarter were new cruisers, a quarter were Ruby or Gold, a quarter were Platinum, and a quarter were Elite. That's really cool. So you had a really nice mix then of everybody.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
I like what Dale says here.
I have a cruise with Norwegian to the Mediterranean in November. I noticed the price dropped by $1,000. I was able to call and get the lower price. Totally saved with my cruise mates, almost $4,000. That's a lot. Yes. That's really good. That's good to keep an eye on your cruise. Really good. We checked ours just the other day, but I don't know if they would give us it back now. They were nice and gave the money back in January for the other one, but I don't know if they still this close. So Canadians get free COVID test at your local pharmacy. Thank you, Dale.
But then the question is are they proctored?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because
Dale, are they the kind you just can have a free one and take home, or are they the kind that they'll, proctor it and give you the results you need? Yeah. What did Bill say? The price right now is unreal cheap for the cruises.
It is cheap. Yeah.
It is cheap. Yeah, our airplane's costing a little more this time, but our cruise is way cheaper than we've paid before for the Mediterranean. So we just had to go.
And Ellen says no, the tests are not proctored.
Okay. But you can, but then you can sign up for one of those companies that will, like onpoint-testing.com. They will proctor your tests for you. And I think they'll do any of them. And the company that I talked about today, that Santa Medic that I talked about, that you can sign up for testing that's up in Quebec. You can sign up for a proctored test through them. I think it's $39. And it doesn't matter what test you have with them. So that's an option.
But again, if it allows you to have the proctor test that you already have and then use that one just to kind of give you some peace of mind. So
let's see. Oh, Richard says with the app he's only been able to upload one photo of his vaccination card, but his booster's on the back. Has anyone been able to upload 2 photos?
Wow.
As I was thinking of our second booster is on a second page but not on the back, and so I was thinking we could lay them together when we take the picture.
Yeah. And if somebody says yes, you can do the proctored. So
okay, good. Let's see. Monday, I believe someone mentioned being able to look at. Yeah, what is that?
Just go to the Princess website, and one of the links is on board. And when you click that, it opens up and it shows each of the ships, and it shows deck plans and some of the other links there. And one of them says bridge cams. And then when you click on there, it will show a list of all the ships. And you click on it, and you can see where that ship is right now. If it doesn't come up, that means the ship is not got a camera functioning, or it may be on dry dock or something like that.
Yeah.
So
let's see. My mom just copied hers so we could all see it in one. So hopefully that works.
That's another thing.
That was the only other thing I could think of was copying and then put them all together.
Put them side by side, so then you take one picture.
Well, not side by, like one under the other, because then it's just like vaccine.
Correct. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Diane says, when traveling across time zone, it's helpful to have a small travel alarm clock or learn how to switch your phone off auto update.
Yes, definitely. Because like if you're going the Mexican Riviera, when you go between Mazatlan and Puerto Vallarta, they are different time zones, but the ship doesn't change time. Yeah. So if you don't turn your phone off of auto update, you're going to be on the wrong time and you could miss the ship. So... And also, yes, keep your phone on airplane mode, or else, because
you might get, you will get roaming.
The ship has a cellular on the ship, but that cellular is usually 10 times the cost.
It's expensive.
Yeah, you get the roaming, and so that's definitely something to do.
Thank you, Diane. Let's see. Oh, Lori went on Christmas last year. It was great. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. She stopped at the Rexall across the street from the port in Vancouver. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Antigen unproctored. That's really great.
Yeah.
Eddie says, plugs are a pain if you use a CPAP to sleep at night. We bring an extension cord. Think about that before your cruise and cabin layout.
Yeah.
Do you bring an extension cord?
No, because we've always done it where we know that there's a plug right next to the side, and sometimes we have to switch sides of the bed.
I sleep on,
normally she sleeps on that side, but then sometimes it's like, I'm going to sleep there. I did find that one time, sometimes I'll have just a short part of my CPAP, but one time I had one that was longer, and we were able to snake it up underneath the top of the bed. So,
like in the middle of the bed, there's a plug, because when it's a twin, there's a plug there.
Yeah.
So if that helps anybody, you just know that like in the middle of the bed, there's a plug in the wall.
So
yeah, some people think the pool outside the sanctuary is part of the sanctuary. Yep.
It's not.
That's for all adults.
Yeah. There are no kids allowed there, but
it isn't.
We're all adults here. So
but it is. Yeah, it is for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Melinda, well, we're glad you're learning something.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, just speak right up. Let's see. To get the certificate, it has to be proctored. Go rapid test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lori says if you do have a CPAP, sometimes they'll give you an extension cord.
Yeah, that, and they'll give you distilled water.
Right.
Yeah. So just ask, and they'll bring it.
Right. That's what Dee is.
Oh, Diane says too.
Right.
Yeah,
so just ask your steward.
And they'll bring it for you. So.
But here's another thought: they may run out.
Oh, yeah, this is true. You don't want to run out.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Evangelist wife. She says they might run. It's first come, first serve. Yeah. So, hi, Kat. It's good to have you with us. Your sister's on the Crown, pulling into Victoria late. All excursions canceled. They can't continue like this. Yeah, somebody else was saying that they pulled in late. Let's see. They pulled in late, and they were so late that their excursion to Bootchart Garden was canceled. This isn't today. This is last week. But they pulled in so late that their excursion was canceled. And even when they got off the ship and went into the little town area, that like either all the shops were either closed or else they were closing soon. And they were like, the whole thing was just a bust. So, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. I don't get this. So, it's good to have you with us from the Philippines. Merry Chris. It's nice to have you. Really happy to have you. So I missed the question. Well, Jeffrey, you just missed.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to know, they're going to the Eastern Caribbean, and they were wanting to know if it's a good idea to get a couples massage, and if anybody had any recommendations. And I would say that you're probably our resident Caribbean expert. So if you have anything to suggest for her, will you pop that in? Let's see. Oh, you're going to have a hotel review.
That'd be good.
Well, that'll be fun. You like the princess egg sandwiches? Yeah, he really
I'm
likes
highlighting
those.
Jeff right now. This is our Jeff hour.
Okay. Let's see. Use a photo editor and combine the front and back into one photo and upload that. Jeffrey is way fancier than I am. I have a copier though, so I would just copy. I would just lay my stuff out, and if it's on front and back, just copy the front and the back, and then put them together and make another copy.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see. The evangelist wife, she's got her request in for the distilled water. Can't carry distilled water on the plane. Oh, and it's just so much easier. They'll have it there for you. You don't even have to think about it. So you've got your profile set up, but we'll listen again to what you said earlier and try again. So if you've got your profile set up, it's been so long since I made our account. Does it have a place? Now that it knows it's you, will it pull your, like up at the top where you click to log in, click up there again for your account, and then look for where it says future cruises. Yeah. Click on that. Try that, Faye. And we'll wait here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. For Canadians, you want the Switch Health ones for travel.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And there is somewhere else too that you can order tests, kind of like we do here, that they'll come to you. Yeah. And then you can have them re-proctored. Yeah. Tammy says, so when we go to Alaska, what's the time zone on the ship?
It's the Alaska time. And Alaska, as big as it is only one time zone. So Anchorage, way up on the north west, is the same time zone as Juneau, even though they're similar to like being between a long ways apart. So, but there's only one time zone for Alaska, and that's the time zone that they use. So,
yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. That's what Joe, he's adding that he can get one too.
So
how do I get to Jeffrey's vlog? Just Google cruising for one.
Look
vlog.
Or look through all of our videos for the past week. We've got a link to it.
Yeah, it's under the one today again. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, where you click the show more, it's right under there. Yeah. If we are in port, can we turn on our phones? Our phone says $10 a day roaming.
Depends on your carrier. We have Verizon. Now, if you're talking about going to Alaska,
that's where she's going.
Okay, Alaska is in the States.
Well, she lives in Canada.
Okay, but if you live in Canada.
Don't you live in Canada?
I don't know. So that's I don't know. If you live in the States and you go to Canada or go to Alaska, Alaska is part of your plans usually. I know
maybe I'm mixing people up.
I know that.
Thumbs up reminder, you guys. I just saw that.
And I know that some plans include Canada and Mexico for no extra fees. Yeah. So check with your carrier as to what it is. Now we're going to Europe, and we will be doing a $10 a day thing for her phone in these other countries. And my phone through work, they're giving me free data. So,
but the thing to know with our plan is you can either pay $10 a day for any of the days that you use it. So if I don't use it, then I don't have to pay. But if you don't do that plan and it ends up costing, and you do use it a bunch, it will cost more. So it's just cheaper for us to do $10 a day because I don't think I'm going to use it every day.
And the other thing is because we got the internet package, you can use the Wi-Fi on the ship.
Yeah.
So,
and we've already talked about, Cheryl said she took pictures and copied it under.
Right.
Yeah. And then, yep, it is. There's a plug there. And then Mark, thanks. I'm glad you're here so I can just tell you so I don't have to click under there and get back to your comment. Cause we did find out that yes, on the, they are being quarantined in a different room and they are balcony rooms still. So that lady that was quarantined on the Caribbean Princess, she was moved to another balcony room. So if you're going to, thank you.
Yeah.
So I hope she's still here. I can't remember who it was, but go to Prana Spa in St. Thomas. I'm writing that down in case anybody ever asks me that again.
Ellen says that she was moved in April when she got COVID.
Oh, thank you.
So
yeah, I think they're still moving people. They're still blocking off parts of the ship.
Yeah.
to quarantine people.
Bree
Yep,
is?
she is Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there you go. So Bree, if you're on Virgin, you can use your phone in Alaska for $10 a day. So.
And Verizon charges $5 a day for Canada and Mexico.
Okay. Thanks, Joe. Let's see. Faye. Okay. Now, Faye, just put in the questions in the comments if you have any other questions, okay? Or if you get stuck, or send me an email, okay? We'll get it figured out, okay? Let's see. Do we have anything else?
That's down to the bottom.
Are we down to the bottom? Okay. What else were we going to tell first-time cruisers? Or are we done? Is everybody tired?
Have a great time. Bill's got to go.
Got to run. Thanks for coming, Bill. We're glad to have you with us. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to tell some people to think things that I always think about when I'm going to Europe. I always, so whenever you go to Europe, I always say, like, I don't take like my regular rings. I just wear a little gold band, because when you're out walking around, you don't want to look like somebody who's worth robbing. I don't, you kind of got to decide if you want to blend in a little bit or if you want to look like a tourist there. Are we here?
Yeah, we're here. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I didn't touch that.
So I always kind of think of how people dress over there. If you go out in public, you're not going to find a person in Europe, I don't think, that wears sweatpants anywhere. Not that I would wear sweatpants,
Right.
but just like very, very casual things, leggings, things like that. They don't wear that places there. They wear like, I've seen people like, okay, I haven't been there since COVID. I'll tell you if anything changes. But people there just generally look a little bit nice. They don't go around looking like they've got their athletic wear or that they just worked out and know that they're somewhere. Yeah. So I think that's important to think of. Oh, you know what? I have in a video, I will try to find, there's a T-Mobile plan that automatically lets you go to like a lot of countries, like 140 different countries. I'll find that information and link it down below again. But there's a link to check the country that you go to. But when you get there, you automatically get free internet. And it's a really nice plan. So our Let's Go family member, Alam, told me about it. And it is really, really good. And if I had T-Mobile, then I would get that plan for sure. And maybe down the road when we get to travel even more, we'll switch.
Yeah.
Because it is really remarkable, and it costs like 25 cents a minute for a phone call, but other than that, you get free internet, free Wi-Fi, like you're set. And so,
this is very important.
Diane, don't forget to save some clothes out to wear off the ship if you set your luggage out the night before disembarking. That's really, yes. Make sure you think through leaving out clothes, that you leave out anything you're going to need that evening. And then we always just pull over after we get our luggage down where you collect your luggage. So if you're a first-time cruiser, you should know.
Okay.
When the night before your cruise, they are going to ask you to please set most of your luggage outside your door. And that by like 10 o'clock usually, definitely
they
by
want
midnight.
It by dinner, but yeah,
or usually they say later. By 10. Yeah. But anyway, so you just put it out. You have it all packed and set outside your door. And then you don't see that luggage again until the next morning. After you get off the ship, you go into the big hall where you're going to have to go through customs and that. And they, like on Princess, they give you like a color and number coded tag based on when you're supposed to embark. And so like it'll be purple with a 3 on it or something. And so then you go to where they have the sign for the purple, and then right in that area you can find your luggage. And that's where you gather your luggage and take it over to customs, and then you can leave. Now, so you can, so like what we always do is I always keep my carry-on out and my tote bag. And then, so then we put in it everything like your toothpaste and your contact solution, whatever it is that you need. And then we always just pull over and put it into our bag that we're going to be checking, the big bag, and then it's taken care of.
Right.
But a really other handy thing to know is that when you collect your luggage there, almost always there are porters there, and they will say, can we help you with your luggage? And if you say yes, they take you, and you always pass the really long line, which can be really long sometimes. Depending on your disembarkation time, of all the people trying to get through. They just take you up along the side. They whip you right through customs really quick. And so you just pay them generously for helping you with your luggage, and you have just missed that whole line.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. But that's how they work the luggage. It's harder for them if everybody is lugging all of their suitcases to the meeting point. They'll assign you, when they give you your disembarkation information, they'll give you the luggage tags along with a piece of paper that tells you where to be at what time. And they'll tell you to meet like in one of the dining rooms or one of the lounges. And so it's just not practical for everybody to be lugging all of their luggage with them to the dining room, and then you have to lug it to try to get off.
Right.
So it just works really good that way. And you just keep with you what you need, and it's no big deal.
Right. See, Courtney's got a similar question about embarking. So if you've got carry-on to get to the ship, and then do you need the luggage tags? Here's something to consider. So we have what we check on the airplane, but she also has a carry-on that she carries onto the airplane, but we don't want to bother carrying it onto the ship. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
Yeah, it just depends.
So we do have the luggage tag that we have put onto her bag, and you hand it to them as you're getting on the ship, and that one shows up in your room. It's just one less thing. It's
especially handy if you are getting on really early and the staterooms aren't going to be ready, because then you can just go straight to sit down on the piazza and have a drink without lugging your stuff, or you can go, up on deck by the pool, do whatever you want, and then you're all set. So that's just a nice thing. And sometimes I just keep it with me and wheel it along.
Yeah, we've done both.
And it's okay.
Yeah. So it's not a problem. You can do both.
Yeah.
So let's see. Bree had a different question.
Let's see. Kat says that she's leaving for San Francisco tomorrow, biking in Napa Valley area with some girlfriends. Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
Well, here's Bree's question.
Hope you have a nice time, Kat.
Golf shirt and dress pants okay for specialty dinner? Yes.
Of course. Yes. Yeah. You bet. Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? That just reminds me, you can just wear whatever you want as a general rule. Somebody, wherever I was reading, was not very happy that they saw somebody in sweatpants and a hoodie for a formal night. So I guess it depends on the ship how relaxed the maitre d' is about what he lets in. But as a general rule, you can just wear whatever you're comfortable. Some people, even on regular nights, you see some people that dress up quite a bit, and then you see some people that are not dressed up at all. And it's just whatever you like.
Yeah.
So Lori says, what about buying a SIM card for Canadian? Our plans are not as good.
It's a possibility. Yeah, it depends on your phone, depends on your...
that.
Yeah. Because one time when we were traveling to Europe, we got SIM cards, and that was a mistake.
It was a mistake for us.
But it was actually...
They worked really good, but then when we got home, we had a really hard time with our phones and trying to get it to work again.
Yeah, luckily we were able to get them fixed back up. But it did end up being cheaper because
But I wouldn't do it again.
We don't need to anymore either.
So let's see. I was robbed on the metro in Venice. So keep all your important cards, passport, and money around your neck. Thanks, Ruth. You know what? So you do have to be really careful. And I just always, I've said it before, but you know what? When you just keep like everything, like she says, around your neck, and like I just put anything that's important, either I just keep, like I have my crossbody bag, but I don't put it on the side of me. I put it in front of me, and my hand is always on it.
Yeah.
And if I am on like the metro, like I usually hold on pretty good, but if I'm on the metro, I like have a hold of it.
Yeah.
And I don't care if people think I'm crazy.
No.
I don't care.
No.
Don't forget your Tylenol, cold medicine, and everything. Yeah, absolutely. Take all your medicine. Yeah. I kind of just take a mini pharmacy with me.
Right. But here's what Ellen says.
Bring at
Reminds
least
us.
10 days more prescription medication in case you end up in quarantine. I know from personal experience. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking, thank you. I was thinking to bring quite a bit extra prescription things
Yeah.
because that is a whole thing you don't want to
Yeah.
be worrying about. Hey, Linda, we're glad that you're here. Don't worry about being late. Have been working on the check-in for my cruise that boards in 21 days.
Yay.
I guess it's just me, but it's been quite an ordeal. There are 4 of us finally getting it done, though.
Good.
I am really excited
Good.
for you, Linda. Before you know it, you'll be on the ship. It's going to be a lot of fun for you all. That's great.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jeffrey says, last time I was able to check bags on the ship before departure. That was super nice. Yeah, so in Fort Lauderdale, they have that.
And Seattle.
And Seattle, they have the service where, Jeffrey, did you pay $25 a bag? I remember that's how much it was in Alaska. And when you put your suitcases out the door, you don't see them until you're picking them up off the baggage claim in your home city.
Right.
Like they check them all the way through for
Yeah.
you. So that's really nice. Let's see. Do you go through customs even going to Alaska from Seattle to Seattle?
You should, because
if you call in
you're gonna-
Victoria.
Yeah. Yeah. And
It's quick, but
Yeah.
yes, you do. Yeah. That's what they call that, where like when you're going through, they'll ask to see your passport on the way out. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's really chill there, but yeah. Let's see. I went to the grocery store pharmacy. Hi, Kirsten, by the way, and I got a bottle of meclizine, active ingredient for cheaper than bonine. Anyway, yep, meclizine is what that is. Thank you. Let's see. Diane says it may go without saying, but the ship luggage tags go on bags after they've flown to your destination. No need to put them on prior to flying. Thanks for saying that, Diane, because they might come off anyway.
Right.
Just pull over and put them on. Yeah. Amazon sells the meclizine. Thank you, Ruth. That's a great thing to say. Then you don't have to go to the store and read the back of all the bottles.
Yep.
That's really good. Where are you guys doing your show from? You know what? We live in northern Utah.
Yeah. And it snowed today.
It did snow today. We wish it would have snowed more because we really need rain here. We need water.
Yeah.
We're in a really deep drought here. So I think this year is going to be a year where we just hopefully can water our yard enough to keep it alive. But it's green right now because we have been getting some rain and snow.
Still not turned on the sprinklers.
But I think it's going to be a year just to hopefully not have the yard die on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have to show the airline or cruise people our medications? No, nobody asks. Mm-hmm. And if you're going to Europe, nobody asks. Don't be worrying about that. Just put your medicine in the bottles that you know what it is, and nobody asks, nobody looks, nobody cares.
No.
Let's see. I was leaning against a pole and still don't know how I got it all. Paranoia about it now. 2 weeks from today on the Majestic. I am excited for you. You know what? People that still are really slick. So I'm sorry that happened to you, Ruth. But it makes me sad. I'm sorry, hon. Let's see. Ontario Girl says, we always keep our carry-on with us when embarking. Our first cruise, our luggage was very late, and my husband only had shorts on. The main dining room staff wasn't very happy, but this was many years ago. You know, when you don't have your suitcase, like what else are you going to do? Yeah. Was that our first one we had to go down and find it? Or our second?
We had to go find one of
our big suitcase. Yeah. Well, we're happy to have you here, Pamela. She has a question. When you're first on board, are the pools already open? Yeah, everything is open. Yeah. And if you're really early, maybe your room's not, but everything is open. So start enjoying.
Right. You have to remember that the ship just finished a cruise. And sometimes there's people on the ship who are staying on the ship.
Yep.
So it's functioning. It's just continuing on. Yeah. For some people, it's just another port stop.
And if you're going somewhere warm, I was thinking about doing a video about like what I make sure we have in our embarkation day bag, but like have your swimming suit in there, because then if you don't have your luggage, you can still change into your swimsuit and go start enjoying the pool. Like think about what you want to do on board and make sure that you've got with you what you need to do it. But I would definitely do that because sometimes the luggage is there like within an hour or so.
And sometimes
it
doesn't
takes
show
a while.
up till dinner time. Yeah.
So yeah. Take your swimming suit with you.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want. Yeah.
All right. So now we're getting into semantics here.
What is correct? Disembarkation or debark? You know, I don't know. I always think of disembarkation, but I guess you debark the ship. I don't know. I wonder if debark is made up. I don't know, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Pamela, at least summer.
Yes.
What did Pamela say?
Asking about the pools.
Yeah.
Yes.
One time we got on since the restart, and they had an empty pool, and then they had to fill it up. It was on the Majestic.
Yeah.
It was when we went to Mexico. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for you to get to go. So are you going to be on the Love Boat cruise?
In October, Pamela?
She's going to the Mexican Riviera in October.
We're doing that.
Yeah, October 22nd, I think is what it is. It's going to be a little too much fun. Swimming on an Alaskan cruise. Yes. So when you leave, you're leaving like from, well, I don't know about Vancouver, but you know what? When we were in Vancouver, it was plenty warm.
Yeah.
So when you leave, you're further enough south, it's warm. Like you're warm, you can get out there and enjoy that pool. And there's a lot going on at the pool on an Alaskan cruise.
Yeah.
Even in Alaska, there's more going on there than you would suspect. But they, you just get out there and enjoy the beautiful weather. And then, by the time you get further north the next day, it's starting to get chilly, but people are still enjoying the hot tubs. Yeah. So there's a lot. And then as you, I don't know that you would use it so much coming down. I guess it would just depend on how warm it is.
And some of the pools on some of the ships are
covered.
inside.
That's
They're covered.
True. Yeah.
And so just because of me, I like to say I have swam in Antarctica and I have swam in the North Sea and I have swam in Glacier Bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just fun.
It's just.
But it is nice and warm sometimes. So yeah, I would say that. And plus, like when we were in Ketchikan, it was a really warm day last August. So like if we wanted, we could have gone swimming once we got back on the ship. We didn't because I wanted to be looking at the scenery instead. But yeah, Lori says pack underwear, swimsuit, extra shoes, a thin dress, and a carry-on in case your airplane loses your luggage. Absolutely. Yeah. Pack all that.
I might look funny in a thin dress, but I'll pack it.
Let's see. Bill says, I thought you would be interested. My Princess app was working fine for my upcoming cruise, and I just attempted to update it, and it crashed no longer. Does Princess know that they're ridiculous? Do they know that their app is just unbelievable? I am so sorry. But you know what, Bill, mine didn't work for like 2 months, and Gordon's worked fine.
Yeah.
It didn't work, and I called them and told them, and they're like, yeah, we know there's a bunch not working.
Yeah.
So, you're the week after we are, Pamela. That's okay. You'll still have just as fun.
Tell us what you want. We'll hide it for you. We could do a duck, or we could do something unique.
Let's see. So if you take a taxi to the cruise ship, do you have to leave the suitcase when you check in? Yeah, just right as you pull up, they'll have porters to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to even worry about it, Faye. Nope. They'll be right there.
But you have to put the tag on it so it gets to your room.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you just have your tag on it and you pull up, and while you're getting out of the taxi, they'll just be there to take your luggage. Yeah, works really nice.
It's a cruise. Enjoy it.
Yeah, they've got big things, the big luggage things. Yeah. And they'll just be there loading them up. Yeah. So you don't have to worry. So, yeah, this is just getting so much more exciting, isn't it?
It is.
So, Dias de... you are going to be there, Day of the Dead. How fun is that?
Yeah.
That's going to be really fun.
You'll have to watch Coco.
I love Coco. Do you guys like that show?
We have granddaughters.
If you've only watched it one time and you didn't like it, you have to watch it again. Because the first time I watched it, I didn't particularly care for it. But then I got to watch it more. Please discuss. Oh, Robert, I owed you a comment. So see, now I don't have to say it. So on the Princess website, they talk about that if you're not vaccinated, that you have to take a Princess excursion and that self-exploration in the ports will not be permitted. I am really interested to hear from some of our Let's Go family members who were not vaccinated, who were going to try to explore in Cabo San Lucas on their own after a Princess excursion. I'm really excited. They're on a Carnival ship. I'm excited for them to get back so that I can ask if they were able to do that. But I think that for sure you're going to have to be on a Princess excursion, and I don't think that you're going to be able, based on what they say, to be able to stay in the port and explore on your own. And so they also said that some of the ports, and this is like for Europe, where are you going? I can't remember where you're going on your cruise. But I know that some of the ports require more testing for people who are not vaccinated. And so that's a consideration as well. Yeah. So I'm really
Right.
sorry about that. If you are going somewhere that you only really wanted to explore on your own, I would reschedule. And remember that the Princess Book with Confidence program, it just counts for cruises that were booked by March, I think by March 31st. Did they move it to May?
Yeah, he's going to Grand Cayman.
Oh, Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman, you should be okay. I think you might have to be on a princess excursion, but they're letting people come ashore.
Yeah.
So you don't worry. You don't have to worry about being tested extra there.
Right.
So does that help? Kelly and Tammy Sterney, it's good to have you
Yeah.
with us. Thanks for saying hi and for being here with us. Other than the first night, hi Courtney, what do you recommend for the best night to book specialty dining? I would say, like if you have a port day that like you get done in port early,
Yeah.
whether it's the end of the port day is at 2, it's all aboard and you're all are leaving, or you just know that you're going to be back early. That's what I would do if it was me. Because I think usually on sea days, they're a lot more busy anyway, but I think that's just really nice because you have time to relax and be ready for a nice evening.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
So
that helps Robert. Oh, good. Right. Yeah. So, Kala, good. I'm glad you heard. Yeah. So I wrote it down here. The Prana Spa in St. Thomas. Okay. Let's see. Anything else,
that's
anybody?
At the bottom.
Can you think of anything else to tell people?
Well, we're excited for ours coming up. So
we're really excited for ours coming up. If anybody has any questions on anything you want us to try to find,
we can figure stuff out while we're there.
We're going to keep our eye out for testing places in Rome because somebody asked that, Diane. And so if there's anything else anybody wants to know, you can ask us and we'll try to find out. We're really excited to take y'all with us. So does anybody need anything else? Any other comments? I was trying to think if we had anything else for first-time cruisers. Oh, Bill, you rebooted your whole phone. I'm glad that it's finally working again. That's good. That's so much better than having to go without it.
Yeah.
So good. Be mindful of your travel plans when going home. That will help you decide the time to get off the ship.
Very much, yes.
Yes. And, everybody be really careful that don't book your flight too early. I mean, you don't want to, if you can help it, you don't want to be until really late the day you debark the ship to go home. But don't book a flight for like 11 because Code 4 for Life mentioned that they were 2 hours late getting into San Francisco today because of rough seas. Right. And so we're used to cruise ships being able to always get in really early, but sometimes they don't. And that can make a big difference about like what time you can get to the airport.
Right.
Helen, being Canadian, do you know if Princess will mail us the Princess Medallion? You know what? They are not shipping them to Canada yet.
No.
Oh, Ellen knew that. Yeah. But you just get them at embarkation and it's super fast. Everybody says it's really slick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It just helps to spread it around, make it a little bit easier. But if you're one of those that has to pick it up there, you're not going to be waiting hours. You're just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So, hey, Ray, what does Ray have? Is the Arrive Can app fairly easy?
Yes.
Yes. I haven't done it the whole way yet. But
we keep hearing that
we're thinking that we probably will sometime this season. But we haven't yet, but everybody says it's easy. And if it's not, they have people there at embarkation to help you.
They will walk you through it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They do. They've got help.
And we cannot say it enough. Fly in the day before. First time cruisers.
Oh, yeah. Fly in the day before, everybody.
Fly in the day before.
Just fly in the day before, especially now that we're hearing of so many flight cancellations and trouble with it. Like, just fly in the day before.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see. Safe travels. Oh, thank you very much, Susan. And thank you too, Faye. We're sending you happy cruise hugs back. So thanks. Swimming in the UK in October. I don't know. What do you think about that, dear? When did we go on our
we
went in June.
If a ship has a covered pool,
a lot of them do. When we went to Norway, we were on the Sapphire and they have a covered pool.
Yeah. If a ship has a covered pool, I'm in it.
Yeah, I can go swimming.
I just love to swim.
Let's see. What's the difference cost-wise for the Premier package versus Princess Plus figure upgrading worth? It's $25 difference. So right now, Princess Plus is $40, but May 25th, it's going to go to $50 a day. And so then the Premier package with being $75 a day, you get the upgraded beverage package that covers all the alcoholic beverages up to $18 instead of just up to $12. And then you get a specialty dining with it also. And I don't have it in front of me here. You get 6 things. You get the premier beverage package, the specialty dining.
Photo.
Oh, you get the photo package, and the
yeah.
Wi-Fi, instead of being for one device, is for 4 devices. You still get the crew gratuities, and what else do you get?
I don't remember.
But if you want photos and you use the internet very much, like you want more than one device, and especially if you want any fancy beverages that would cost a little bit more, I would say it would be worth it. Any of those things would make it worth it. Richard, thank you. You'll be on the Love Boat Cruise. That's great.
That's good.
It'll be your first vacation since COVID started.
Good.
Oh, I am so excited for you. Well, we're going to have a lot of fun, so make sure we'll have set up a meet time. But we'd love to see you and
that's
get to
the
meet
other
you.
thing. Entry into the contest.
Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Could not remember number 6. Thanks.
Prizes.
Thank you. Prizes. Thanks, Pamela. Yeah. So yeah, that's everything. So and people that don't opt in for one of those packages can pay $20 a day to be entered into the drawings for the prizes. So, and I have not seen how to do that. So if it doesn't show up on the website, you'll just have to ask when you get on board. I'm sure they'll have something to tell you because they're going to want people to sign up. So let's see. Any other questions here?
Nope.
All righty.
Well, we've kept them on for 2 hours.
No, we can let you guys go.
Yeah.
It sure has been nice to visit with you all. You all are so nice to come. Thanks for coming and visiting and enjoying cruising as much as we do. We really appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
So we'll be here on Monday night again. Good night, Diane.
Yeah.
You take really good care. Yeah. They said for me it would be an additional $50 a day. Oh.
Okay.
I wonder, I'll have to think about that, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
And use all your advice. We will. I'll try to remember what it was.
Yeah.
Thanks. Take good care, Jeffrey. You take really good care.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, you guys. You all have a really great weekend. I hope you have a nice weekend and get some rest. Ontario girl, thank you. Yeah, we'll run and get packing.
Yep.
Thank you. So we will just let you guys go. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the nice chat. Should we go?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.
Good night.